So Candelo Bulk Wholefoods is the only food workers comp in Australia. When did that begin?
Well, that's a good question. So it happened in 2006, and so we've talked about Candelo Bulk Wholefoods, and it was a partnership, and the partners were becoming involved in other things, and we were employing more people, and it ended up with me being the only partner. So I was the boss with all these employees, which wasn't the way that I want things to be. Yes, and as Chris has said, we've always thought that cooperatives is the way to go. And I was lucky enough, my father's cousin turned some business into a workers' co-op when he retired. Amazing. And so I knew that these things existed, and so gave it a go. And our son, Pete Wild, who's back then he had no qualifications, but he'd got his head around all the legalities and all the economics of how we were going to do it, the finances. And it wasn't easy at some point because the property was also tied up in the partnership, and we had to separate those. And the co-op bought the business, and we set up a trust to buy the property. So so it's I've heard recently from one of the people who works in the shop that I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh yes, the other retail businesses in town are saying, how do you keep your staff? And yes, yeah. And I mean, the reason is that when you're in a workers' co-op, then everybody who is working there is also the boss, and we're all the boss together, and we share it out and work it out, and everyone gets paid an
award rate.
Oh, that's right, the award rate. That's right, wages. And if there's any profit, that profit gets put back into the business. And I've noticed since I've retired, there's now 3 new fridges in there. I think one's a freezer even. And so when you've got extra, when you get profit, it doesn't go to the owner who can maybe buy more property or whatever. It goes back into the business, and one of the things that can happen is that you can reduce the cost of the produce that you're selling. So it's serving the community in many ways, and it's a great place to work. And there was something else I was supposed to say.
Well, it's a not-for-profit.
Yeah.
So why was that important?
Well, my way of looking at it, and I know I'm not the only one in the world, there are millions of us that know that making profit the most important thing is what is getting in the way of us looking after this earth for the earth and for each other. It's a catastrophic business, and if we're thinking about people and their needs rather than are we going to make a profit and the gross domestic, whatever you call it. I mean, I don't know all the jargon. I just know that it doesn't make sense for people to be greedy. It's not good for them.
Yeah,
it's not good for us to be worried about that, and to be working together in a friendly way. Yeah.
And you've proven it works.
Yes, isn't that lovely? And it just shows the people are here. I mean, it was an act of faith that people would come along and they would think it was a good idea and they would continue. And lo and behold, no worries.
Yeah, still going.
Yeah, that's right.